Ladies and gentlemen, welcome your faces to a day of isolation. We're on this fine and beautiful day without a cloud in the sky or a plane in the sky. We are getting shit done. And the reason for that is, Bev, I miss you. Now, if you're new to the vlogs and you don't know who Bev is the cleaner that I've had at my house for like the last 4 years or something like that. She's absolutely amazing. She's got the best banter in the world. I absolutely hate her, but I love her. You know, it's kind of like one of them relationships you've got going. But I'm making this video today to show Bev that she can be proud of me. Because look at this, Bev. I'm cleaning down my sides. I'm washing up my dishes, all that sort of stuff. I am being the manly man you never knew I could be. Now, hold that thought. I'm not trying to give myself too much discredit there, which I know is going to sound wrong in saying it, but I did used to live on my own. A lot of people know that I have a cleaner here in the UK because when I was never here, the house needed looking after and Bev was the perfect person to come and do it. But when I lived out in LA on my own, I did it all myself, so I am capable. I was raised how to clean down your surfaces and have chores and stuff like that, but I will say I don't do it quite as good as Bev. So Bev, when you come back, I bought you a present. I got you a brand new Tefal Pro Express Ultimate Iron because I love you that much. Thanks, Bev. Now, most people are going to be watching this being like, Tom, have you made this vlog entirely dedicated to your cleaner, Bev? And the answer is no. It's just, I'm going kind of stir crazy for content in the vlogs. And I think that's a given as to why I haven't been posting daily the past few days, because I can wake up, say, with my daily vlogs, and I usually go have coffee, I'll go do this, go do that, see my family and stuff like that, because they're the things that I enjoy to do in my day. I can stay in my house all day, every day, which I very much will easily do. I can sit in that office for 14 plus hours a day and play Call of Duty without a break. But then if I'm spending all those hours in my office, I'm doing nothing with my day and therefore no vlog content for you guys. Now, it's got to be said that most days when I'm just up there streaming in my office, I'm just streaming on my office and just killing time. Whereas yesterday, I competed in a $100,000 tournament. That's right. I was absolutely try-harding my ass off and failing. I did a really bad job. I actually did. I kind of let my team down a little bit, but in the end, I pulled it back and we came third overall. We almost secured second, but some discrepancies or whatever happened and we ended up getting third. So, not bad. So, considering I'm not a professional gamer, but I came third in a $100,000 tournament, I'll take it. But back to reality. Well, I suppose it is my reality, but back to household reality of Tom's doing the chores. That's right, Tom actually does know what he's doing. Why I'm speaking about myself in third person, I don't quite know, but this is the life of Tom. Because look at this. Oh, wait, what? I thought it was supposed to be done by now. I'll be back in 30 minutes, you'll all and immediately I'm going to throw myself under the bus. I called it dishwasher earlier. Glad I deleted that clip because I know you'd tear me apart, but I felt like you guys just needed to know that it's been a while, okay? It's just been a while. And the reason why I'm giving you the heads up is because if you see me walking around in my vlogs the next few days and my clothes are up to here because I've shrunk them, you know why. Apparently you don't use these to wash your clothes. All right, we're going to go in for a checkup on the toilet roll situation. And I feel like some of you are going to be quite amazed. In the space of 2 weeks, I've still not used my 9 reserve rolls, which I've just done the math again, and it's definitely 10. Oh dear. Welcome to Math Class with Tom. We have 4, 3, 2, 1, 10. Yeah, I'm going stir crazy. I'm counting toilet rolls in my isolation. I'm going insane! I'm having to use my torchlight in this room because the light bulbs have gone in here, so I'm going to have to get them replaced, but I don't know if anyone's doing any deliveries of these sort of things at the moment, so we're doing it by torch, ladies and gentlemen. Look at me. I'm this person right now. Rotate. Wait, am I supposed to take this out? Oh, God. Thank God I just read the instructions. Holy crap. Mate, that was a fire waiting to happen. Oh, go on the boy. Look at me go. I didn't burn the house down and I got it working. We got 2 at once going. Go on. Content. Speaking of content, it was Carl, my best friend Carl's birthday yesterday. And because the whole isolation thing, nobody went round to see him, which you might be like, oh, that's really mean, that's really harsh. But it's just, he totally understands and he completely was A-okay with just having a day with him and Alice. So I felt really, really bad. So I FaceTimed him with a piece of fruit and a candle in it and sang him happy birthday. And here is a clip. Carl Hadforth, it's your special birthday. So, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear my best friend in quarantine. Happy birthday to you. Hip hip, hooray, hip hip, hooray, hip hip, hooray. I'm off for good luck, hip hip, hooray. It's a unicorn. Sorry, that was a bit of a struggle. Mate, and listen, here's your birthday present. It's an iron.
Suck my nuts.
Okay, it's not an iron. I don't actually have your present, I'm sorry. But I'll sort one once the quarantine shit.
Bro, just put it out there, Everybody is on an IOU list. My mum, my brother, Alex, your mum, your dad, everyone.
Did anyone get you a present?
Worst birthday ever!
Oh, and you're 30 as well. Dude, I feel so bad. So you see, with the power of smartphones, we're all kind of staying together, and I'm jealous because they're putting the bouncy castle back up. I told you, one of these days I'm going to jump into that garden and jump on it. But what's that? Breaking news. We have our news correspondent, Blame Deck, in London, coming to us live. Declan, where are you?
Hi, and welcome to Blame Deck's report of London Live. Currently, I'm on Tower Bridge, and we are empty. There's a few cars going past, but past? I made a new word. But yeah, usually this bankside is completely full of tourists. There's a runner doing daily exercise. Now I'm on my bike. I just thought I'd come and see what the tourist sites are like. You can see there's not a single soul anywhere. Tower Hall, the Shard. Wash your hands, stay safe, and back to you, Tom.
Thanks, Deck. Appreciate it. Stay safe and make sure you wash your hands, kids. That's what you heard here first from Blame Deck, coming from London. Here's something I completely forgot to tell you guys about. I got a package through during this crisis, and I was like, hang on a minute, what the hell? With compliments, the Rockstar Games community team. Thank you very much. So the guys over at Rockstar during this time were like, Tom, we'll send you a package. I actually don't think they meant to send it me during this time, but they still sent it me anyway. And it's a Red Dead Redemption 2 t-shirt. Thanks for that. Little big, but I'll give it to Cal. Thank you. Which is what I was going to say. I think I tried to say it yesterday in the vlog, which was like, oh guys, be sure to send me in like some stuff in the PO box and I can do like unboxings of it and everything. Then I realised people can't leave the house to send stuff, so yeah, don't leave the house. Stay indoors. Right, seeing as though the isolation is going to last a good long time, I thought I'd tell you about this idea I had, because the reason why I've just remembered it is I've just put away all my little toothpaste and all my little deodorants and stuff like that, because last week what I was going to do is, because I've been getting up dead early and being dead productive, I was going to get up at like 7 a.m, catch an 8 a.m. flight to France and wake up and be like, you know, like here being like, oh, it's a new dawn, it's a new day, I feel like grabbing a coffee. And then when I spin the camera, I'm like, as I spin the camera, the Eiffel Tower's there and I'm there with the coffee like, very nice. And it'd just be like a super quick transition for me being all over different European countries. And that was my plan, to really start spicing up the content, because you know, like I love being here and like with my friends and my family and stuff like that, but I wanted to spice it up and mix things around a little bit. But then the quarantine happened, so it literally, like, the lockdown happened and my entire idea of going here, there, everywhere, like nearly every day waking up for you guys in a new country, only to be there for an afternoon. Like, you could get flights to, I think it was like Germany, Cologne, for £42 return. So I could get up at like 7 a.m, fly at 9 and be back home for 5 o'clock. So it'd give me like a nice like breakfast and lunch afternoon in Germany and then be home. I thought I was onto an absolute winner, but then the coronavirus struck. And the thing is that the first day I was about to do it was the day they announced all the lockdown of flights coming out of like in and out of Europe. And I was actually looking at going to Italy, because you know, like doing the things of like going to France for a baguette, going to Germany for a beer, and like going to Italy for a pizza. Like, that's what I was going to do. Imagine if I'd gone to Italy and got trapped in Italy. It would have made for some interesting vlogs, but wouldn't have been the best like health and safety thing. But nonetheless, when all this pans over, I'm sure travel's going to be on like a still heightened lockdown and stuff. But when it calms down, I'm gonna bring that idea back. I hope you guys like that. So if you do, make sure you leave a like rating. But for now, it's me and my desk. That's all the content you're gonna get. I'm sorry. Just want to throw out here, you know, like when I'm streaming and stuff like that, people can support my stream. Well, I've been streaming a long ass time, and this person, Insane Alex, has been subscribed to my Twitch channel for 73 months. Oh my God, that's a long time. Sinister Logic with a 51 months. Oh my God. And thus, I rest my headset up on this random bar, because we're done. I think we ended up placing like 6 or something like that, which as an overall from yesterday and today, bagged us as a team $6,000. So not bad. I think we placed like 8th today, which for, I think if you do the math, was like, what, 7 hours of playing Call of Duty? I'll be taking home $2,000. Sprat will be taking home $2,000. And Wars, with the bonuses and stuff he got like yesterday, I think he'll be close to taking home like nearly $4,000. So GG. So this is going to be a bit of a weird transition, but I'm now going outside because it's nearly 8 o'clock and there's a thing called hashtag clap for carers, for people, you know, in the NHS who are taking care of everyone during this like absolute crisis, which I completely get. Like, it's a great thing, that like raising awareness and all that, but I don't really live near a lot of people. Like, the houses, they're quite far apart, and like no one lives at that house, and the woman next door, she's like 95, so I can't exactly see her getting up out of her house and start clapping at the door or anything like that. So any of the neighbours who do actually happen to have a window open might hear me clapping and be like, Tom's drunk again, and not know what's going on. So I'm going to be clapping, doing my thing, and if I can hear anyone at the front clapping or the back clapping, I'll try and get it on camera. Just proving to yous, doing my part. Whoa, I can actually hear it! Woo! Woo! Oh my god! Whoa! Aye! No way, people have been setting off fireworks, horns have been got. It was kind of difficult to try and film, and listen. Bloody hell, yeah, people are proper setting off fireworks and everything. I can hear my neighbours clapping. I heard my neighbours over here, they said hello, we started whistling to each other. Well, that was actually very lovely. I would have gone to the front of my house, I probably actually would have heard more, but it was really nice because on the back of me, like, all my neighbours are like in like a, it's almost like an amphitheatre, amphitheatre, yeah, like that. So we're all backed onto each other clapping. It's quite nice. Said hello to my neighbours and everything like that. Randomly at 8 o'clock, I was like, I've got 9 rolls of toilet paper if you need any. But well done, England. Proud of you. I asked the lads to send me some footage of them clapping, and this is the video I got off Sam. Pretty much the shakiest video I could have asked for in the existence of man, but nonetheless, he still did it. So go on, the boys. Clapping and gaming aside, back to reality. Because it's time to put on another wash. Hello there, look at me, I'm Clean Man Tom. Right, you actually dry? Oh, it is actually dry. Yes, go on, lads. Smells bloody lovely, that does. Apologies for that last clip, it was just very bright, that light. It was too close. And away she goes. Now this is where I'd show off and go, ooh, I don't even have to pair my socks because I only buy one pair of socks. Therefore, when you go to do it, you just pair any together because then it's the same sock, which is supposed to be this sock. But I have got invading socks. When I brought all my stuff home from LA, I brought all my like socks and stuff like that, and unfortunately I'm now left with the problem of having to pair them like a fool. 200 IQ, buy loads of pairs of the same socks, then when it comes to washing it, you never have an odd sock or anything like that. Well, you can have an odd sock, you could lose one, but you don't have to waste time pairing it like this. Now, I'm not being funny here, but I think I may have shrunk my socks. I hope you can grasp the scale of this. The sock that's come out the wash, the size of my foot. Bollocks. Stop the press, we're gonna go live with a video clip it from my mum. She just sent me the road that she lives on. They all went outside and did it, and that's what I was kind of like hoping to try and somewhat capture like in video form, but it was impossible with where I live. But everyone on my mum's road went outside clapping and cheering, and here's like a 10-second clip of it now. Makes you feel good, doesn't it? I tell you something, the UK have got an amazing power of coming together, like in just times of need, and it just makes me feel so happy. When I went out, I was like, there's no way I'm gonna hear people clapping, and I could hear my entire village like in the loudest way possible, and it was just beautiful. It was so nice. But I'm just saying this right now. Everyone's doing their bit, and that means you've got to be doing yours. Make sure you're not like meeting up with your friends or being social and stuff like that. Put in the time now and it'll pay off for the future. Get that curve like down of the infection rates and everything like that. Let the NHS deal with it the way they're smashing it at the moment, and hopefully the country and the world can get back on track ASAP. But good on you guys. What a feel-good moment. And here we finally are, taking care of the bike, getting it charged up and pumped up, because tomorrow I'm going on a ride. And you know what? Most days I may actually go for a ride from now on. Riding round, checking out what's going on in the village. I will be going on rides with other people, but very much seriously distancing myself from them, and I mean that in all like genuine seriousness. I'm not self-isolated for no reason to then just like balls it all up by going on a ride with someone and then start being like high-fiving them and hugging them and shit like that. So I'm going riding tomorrow. with someone. I'm not telling you who. And yeah, just having a good old jolly ride. That's all I'm going to say. So hopefully you're looking forward to that, because it's one of those. Now we know the rules of what you can do, like going out and about, and in how many, like, you know, groups of people you can do it with and stuff like that. I have a better understanding of like what I will or won't get in trouble with. Like I said, I was like, oh, I'm going to keep going for a drive in my car. And then lo and behold, you know, they put the rule into place that you're not allowed to just go for drives in your cars. So I'm going to go for a ride tomorrow. So a lot of you guys did say you like the biking content. So I'll have some coming to your faces tomorrow. I was about to throw this away and then realised, oh, there's still some on there. That'll be used for a surface. Reload. Right. I'm winding down my day here. The hot hair has not paid off too well for me, but look at this. I'm staying on top of it. I'm keeping my sides clean. I'm feeling good. Now, I feel like today was an important day of vlogging in the sense that nothing happened. Just to examply show you like what happens on a day-to-day quarantine day with Tom. I break things. But in all seriousness, even though it looks like I'm sat at the bar from hell right now with all the red lighting and everything going on, it's quarantine red. I very much can pass time with ease. I've just got like a superpower for doing it. You might be like, wow, what do you mean you got a superpower for doing it? Sorry, I've put the big lights on. Even though the red was cool and all that, I need to actually be able to see. I've got like a superpower for skipping time. And what I mean by that is I think I'm genuinely so used to waiting and being patient because I used to travel so much between the US and the UK. You might be like, what, why? Now, as my travel counts like add up, I think I've traveled to and from the USA 72 times, which if you do the maths of it being on average like an 11-hour flight, blah, 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 it works out of being a month in real time in the air. And 11 hours, when you've seen all the films on a plane and all that sort of stuff, you just learn to skip time, whether it's listening to music, whether it's entertaining yourself, whether it's writing a notebook, whether it's reading a book, watching films, whatever. I'm just really good at passing time. I don't know why, I've just always been good at it. Say if I, you know, like I was in a scenario in my life where I'm like, I just can't wait for this to be over. I literally go, just imagine yourself at the end of the end of the journey, and it'll all be there soon. And before you know it, it's like time travel. It's like a really, really, really weird thing that I've like tuned my mind into. But I don't want to just skip this period of time because it's just such a moment of history for us. And, you know, I'd love to be able to do more and be more helpful and stuff like that. But I know my job is to be making videos and trying to keep you guys as entertained as possible over the duration of how long this lasts. So if I do change up the way I make my videos from like trying to do vlogging, because as you've seen, like the same old shit will happen day after day after day, and I can only every now and again think of some things to do. What I'm gonna do is try and really change up the concept on here, whether one day I just do like, just an example of like a Q&A, even though that's really obvious and really boring, as like one day being a Q&A or something like that, or one day it could be, you know, like a game show or something like that I get like my family involved with and have them all on Skype or something, you know, just like really, really spice the content up. So I'll think about it, I'll play around with it, and hopefully if you guys like it, it's a nice way to spice things up over this quarantine period. And then once it's all like passed out of the way and we're back on track in the world, we get back to vlogging, back to traveling, back to being like with all friends and family, and we're okay. So yeah, you never know if we're in quarantine till when am I allowed to speak to it about it? I think July. I'll be able to tell you why I opened the bottle of champagne. But alas, until that time comes, I'm going to turn these lights off and you guys can keep pondering as to why I opened the bottle of champagne that was behind this glass under lock and key for all those years. And then I opened it nearly 3 years ago in July. The question a lot of people have been asking me, that's probably the number one question I've been asked the most. Why did you open the bottle of champagne? All right, if you can find a clip of the day we popped it and like celebrated a little bit, throw it up now. And to those who have no idea about like the champagne or anything like that, you're now part of the group of people who are starting to question, Why? Everyone always thought it was because Alice was pregnant, but alas, 3 years later, no baby. She wasn't pregnant. But mystery champagne bottles aside, it's back to doing laundry. Do you know what's just hit me whilst I'm doing like laundry? I know, so neatly folded. Haha, yeah. Do you know what's just clicked? I said I was going to potentially turn this room, seeing as though it's like nothing's happening with it. I was going to turn this room into a streaming VR room. And I'm thinking, because Aria, the PC company that I'm sponsored by, or like was sponsored by, are still doing like deliveries of builds because like they can easily build a PC no problem. I could technically turn this room into a streaming room for doing VR, which could make for some really funny content in the vlogs and stuff like that. But give us a bit of a project to work on in the house, because I know I can order everything that I need for in there online, especially with Aria, the PC company. So if you guys like to see some VR stuff or any particular VR games you'd like to see me play and stream, let me know. But I am going to have to end this vlog, guys. So wherever you are in the world watching this video, most likely right here, the good old Great Britain, Royal Britannia. I completely said that wrong, but guys, I'm going to have to thank you very much for watching. I am going to have to end this vlog. Steve is being a little potato inside there, so make sure you leave a like rating, click subscribe. I hope your self-isolation and like quarantining, it's not quarantining, is it? Like, it's just self-isolation, is going well. I'm trying my best to keep you sane, and like I said, I hope you guys like the whole like dropping in with other people, like deck and stuff like that. I've got some good ideas coming over the next few days, and I think I'm going to give my take on a bit of the whole, you know, dude perfect. So yeah, expect some trick shots coming soon, because I've got some ping pong balls, which, fun story with them, were the first ever things I got sent from a fan, and still to this day, after nearly 9 years of doing YouTube, I still have the red cup and the ping pong balls that the fans sent me, so I may do some trick shots around my house, so stay tuned for that. I'll see you guys tomorrow, 7 PM for the next day of vlogs. Until then, much love and adios.